Alright everybody, welcome to match 3 with our blue-white, White Sun Miracles deck. Okay, so not a lot of strong... Ooh, Serum Powder. Serum Powder. The only deck I know of in Modern that plays Serum Powder is this one Eldrazi, Stompy-ish kind of deck, so I guess we'll keep and hope we can set up a Terminus with this Telling Time. Alright. Here's the Gemstone Caverns, yep. So definitely think this is that Colorless Eldrazi Stompy deck that I think was pioneered by Jordan Biozevert, however you pronounce his name. Okay, Chalice on 1, doing some work. So this this Terminus is gonna have to see us through here. I almost don't even want a Telling Time here, just so I can try to set something up. Let's get the Field Ruin out. I don't think they play. Like I said, I don't think they play any colored sources of mana. Alright, so there's the Blink Moth. I think we'll just go ahead and take this opportunity to blow this guy up. Put the card in the yard for Logic Knot. They might play... I don't know if they play... oh boy, this Chalice. I'm not sure if they play... sorry, I can't finish my thought. Yep, lost it. Sorry. Oh, Cavern of Souls or not. I'm half tempted to run out of Snapcaster here. I guess they could also play Warping Whale. We'll hold on to that guy, I guess. So... Jace seems alright. Okay. Jace is an alright guy indeed. So we're going to want this colorless. The only card they could have would be Warping Whale. Wound Halo might be alright against their Eldrazi. Spell Snare. Spell Snare does get Chalice on 2, so we'll keep that in. And I think I like the Angels here because they can beat up on their dudes. Detention Sphere can deal with Chalice, so they are somewhat of an aggro deck. But I think 1/1 tokens line up very poorly against Reality Smashers. So Thought-Knot Seer is a thing that they can have here. Maybe the Telling Times are too cute. Is there anything else we want to bring in here? I don't think so. Celestial Purge doesn't hit anything in their deck. I don't think they have any recursion. If they do, it's probably that little dude that they can cast from Exile anyway. Like I said, I don't remember if they play... Let's cut a search for Azcanta. I don't remember if they play Cavern of Souls or not. I imagine they probably do. I guess we'll cut an Oust, just because in case they have Chalice, Oust is pretty bad. So we don't have that many 1-drops in our deck to kind of get around their Chalice. And so I think our goal this game is just going to be to go big. So we have the Sphere, we have the Detention Sphere for Chalice, we have lands, and the ability to get down an early Logic Knot. and a Jace, and a Terminus, so we're going to keep. This looks like our opponent is mulliganing down a bit. I know this deck was kind of a flash in a pan. I know Jordan spiked an event with it, maybe like a year ago or something like that, maybe something in that neighborhood, and I think it was an event in the New England area. And then after that, I haven't really seen anything about it. So, of course, Logic not on the draw is a little awkward. So we could be getting Thought Not Seared here, and that's pretty bad. No Thought Not Seared. Might be a reality, not a reality, so sure. Matter Reshaper? Ooh, a Copter. Okay. So, let's see. Copter can combo with, what's that little? Warping Whale to create a 1/1 they can use to crew the Copter. But, alright, so now we have our Logic Knot online. Hopefully this can, if they go for Reality Smasher here, hopefully we can tag that. Or not Reality, I keep saying Reality Smasher. Thought Not Seared was what I was thinking of. But, so if they play this, they get to loot. I don't think I mind this. I think I mind a Thought Not Seared a lot more. We're not playing Jace next turn, so I think we'll let them have the Reality Smasher. Or sorry, Matter Reshaper. I don't know why I keep saying Reality Smasher. To let them crew the Copter, which I think is okay. Like I said, since we don't have any other... Oh, so they did have a Mimic. Or maybe they drew the Mimic. I just really don't want them to resolve a Thought Not Seared. Okay. So next turn we can play the Jace, and we might actually go up with the Jace. I just really want to spend this Logic Knot. Perfect. Alright, so this is exactly what we wanted to do. I'm not sure if they play Simian Spirit Guide or not for extra spice, so we'll just do that. They can get in with their Copter if they want. A Path to Exile would be fantastic, just to clear this thing. And, this is when it dies, right? Yeah. They're not going to crew. Okay, so that's interesting to me. Maybe they want their last card in hand? Okay, so I guess we'll play an island and drop the Jace and go up with it. Although if their last card is Reality Smasher, that's pretty gnarly. I guess we'll Detention Sphere. We'll Detention Sphere this guy. Other than maybe like a Ratchet Bomb or something, I don't think they'll have any way of dealing with the Detention Sphere. We can get the Colonnade down next turn. Another 3 mana. There he is. It's kind of getting us in a getting us into a jam here, that's for sure. It's all Fear and Void. Nice. So there's a Teferi. So why don't we puts that on the top of their deck. So why don't we go ahead and play the Plains, play Teferi, tuck the Eternal Scourge, and if they just so happen to draw a Reality Smasher, or if their last card in hand is Reality Smasher, then, well, I guess... Oh, yeah. Guess it would be good to read cards, too. So there's a punt. So now they can play their Eternal Scourge, and then crew their Smuggler's Copter, and then hit our Teferi, kill our Teferi, and we just feel pretty silly. Yep. We know what's going on here. It's been a hot minute since I've played against this stupid card. I think the last time I played this was when, so we're gonna lose our Teferi. Dismember. Alright, so to bring in Dismember for our Angels, we really just want to draw one of those Angels, actually. Just to close out the game. Scavenger Grounds. There's a Cryptic Command. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we go to 7 here. Play this. Their last card might be a Warping Whale. And I guess they got us. This is a Reality Smasher, and it's also pretty painful. Chalice on 1. Okay, sure. That I don't really care about. Alright, so there's an opt. Perfect. So we will play the Jace. Brainstorm with Jace. Hopefully hit a Terminus. We can put that on top of our deck. Perfect. Alright. So we will put back Terminus, opt. And we will play the Colonnade. So now if they go to crew the Copter, or if they go Reality Smasher or whatever, we can get them. And unfortunately, of course, with Jace, we can just kind of keep juggling that on top of our deck. Really just looking to, we want to draw an Angel here. So we'll put back Terminus, put back opt, pass. Oh, hold on. We don't have access. We don't have access to that. And I also did that in the wrong order. Alright. So these Cryptic Commands are going to have to make up for my lack of play skill here. Can also bounce the Chalice. Counter this, draw a card. Alright, so despite our extremely sloppy play, we did manage to scrape together our win there. Like I said, I've actually never played against this deck, but I was peripherally aware of it. It's pretty neat. Has some cool interactions. Of course, Wizards has been really pushing colorless cards with the Eldrazi and all that, and like Walking Ballista and stuff. So I'm not sure overall whether Walking Ballista is an interesting card. I think it's kind of a silly card on one hand, but it also, I guess, gives some play to some decks and has opened up some interesting some interesting opportunities for those decks, but overall, I'm not sure. Not sure if I'm sold on the fact that I like that card to exist as a thing that you can do. So I believe it's kind of made its way even down to Vintage, I believe. Like, I think Shops decks play it. I can't imagine that they don't. And again, yes, between this and my Jace and my Jacing here, putting that back was really, really stupid. The way I'm fine. I'm not even gonna hold any punches. It was stupid the way that I was doing that. I do not do it that way. Obviously, it was a misplay. It was an error. What I should have done is buried the Opt or whatever, left the Terminus there, and then used this to cycle into it, rather than, well, putting an Opt and then a Terminus back with the intention of, oh, well, I'm going to cast the Opt that's actually on top of my deck that I don't have access to in order to get to the Terminus. So yeah, that was very silly on my part. And again, I apologize for my rusty play here. I really wish I had more time to devote to the game, to getting better at the archetype. But hey, I play when I have the time, because that's all I can really do right now. I have a lot of other obligations, and so at the very least, I hope that you can find this content to be enjoyable, and that maybe you can see some decks and that you don't really get to see or whatever. Hopefully you can take something away from these games. But all right, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the 4th match. So, all right, bye.